what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. Labor Day deals. Let's jump into some Labor Day deals. These are not Amazon specific. I may do an Amazon deals video when it comes to Labor Day, but there are so many brands that I use, I love, or I want that have all sorts of quality deals for Labor Day. So let's jump into some of these and see what we can get. Most of these in either Labor Day or the day thereafter, but just act fast. That way you can grab and see anything that you may want. All right, so we start off here with a little bit of the Vanquest. Vanquest is having their Labor Day sale. You need to use code LD24. That gets you 7% off the entire website. Not a big savings, but let's just keep it real. Vanquest doesn't really need to have sales. Their stuff sells pretty good. They normally only do 5% off, but you know, there may be some stuff that you may want to get your hands on. So use LD24. They do have some tiered rewards, so you can get a free pocket quiver with your backpack. So if you buy backpacks, then you can get a free pocket quiver, which is 3x4. That might be something you want to be able to stick your little REs in there, or chapstick or whatever, hang that on your bag. You do get free Spartan zipper pulls with any orders over $129. So I would assume that you would buy a bag that if you're spending it over $129. And if you buy any medical bags or pouches, they give you free med patches. This is on top of their sale. One thing that kind of jumped out at me was their Techco 4 sling bag. This is one of their best sellers. The multicam black looks pretty freaking awesome. It would be nice to get that at a discount and just to kind of explore, especially just to kind of see the inside. They got that hyper orange color, which a lot of companies are doing, makes it a lot easier to see inside. And of course, you know, you can get that discount. It's going to get you about $8 off of this specific bag with that discount, taken from $115 to $106 before shipping and taxes and all that good stuff. So check that out. Alpaca is having a sale up to, I think it's up to 35% on select items. So a lot of different items included in this sale. Just really depends on what you want. You can get the Ghost Sling Mini V2, the modular sling. The one thing that I did jump out at me, and I purchased when this sale started immediately, because I just really wanted to see what all the hype is about, is I did grab an Element Tech sling. Now, I have been using for quite a while. I was using a sling by TomTalk, and then Initech sent me out a tech sling, and I've been using an Initech sling. That thing was like 24 bucks. So I bought one of these tech slings when this Labor Day sale started last night. Normally $79. It jumped down to 51 bucks. I think I bought it in green. Actually, no, I think I bought it in red. Anyway, I know I got the discount. So it felt good to me to get the discount up to 35% on select items. I'll let you know. I'll do a little comparison contrast video with this and the Initech to see, is it worth to spend, you know, 67% more on this one. But if you don't want to wait around for that video, then this might be something you may want to jump on. Bastion's having a pretty good sale as well. Multiple items have been discounted. I'm a big fan of the Bastion pins, especially the titanium pins. Normally no one's spending $179 on the Bastion on this on these pins. But I will say this, the benefit of buying their pins on their website instead of Amazon, it's the same price. It's still free shipping, but when you buy it on their website, they give you free stuff, such as when you buy it on their website, they give you additional ink cartridges. They give you a pen case. So that might be something that you may want to decide to do versus buying it on Amazon. And then you can, you know, so this one is 55 bucks when you buy it on their website. Very well. I love the weight of their titanium pen. It includes free additional ink, and it includes a pen case when you buy it on their website. So jump on that if you want to. If you don't know if you're going to like an EDC pen, I would recommend getting the aluminum version. It's only $39 right now. So just check that out as well. Now, Buck is having a sale, 15% off of orders over $150. And it's not a huge sale. Normally they like to do 20% off select items or 15% off site wide. But if you are already a fan of the Buck 110, which I am, the Buck 112, which I am, how about you take a look at some of their automatic versions of those? You know, the Buck 112 Auto is something that looks very interesting. $199, includes a leather sheath, 420HC steel. Sounds, you know, 420HC steel was a high grade of steel years ago, but Buck is really good at making 420HC with their heat treatment from the testing that I've seen on Amazon. It kind of making it their BI. Okay, they are able to make that thing happen. 15% off of 199 bucks is not bad at all. Coast is having a Labor Day sale. Now listen, this is up to 20% off on anything that's not a promotional item. That's a lot of different items that's not promotional items. So you can get it 20% off of all sorts of stuff that they have going on. You know what's so crazy to me is my oh shit handle flashlight right now is the XP18R. And right now I bought it for $99 3 years ago. It has fallen down to 49 bucks. I can't believe the good pricing on that. I don't know if the additional 20% will work on it. Try the coupon code that I have in the description. This is it right here. This thing is, I bought it for $99. It's my oh shit handle. I've talked about this in plenty of videos. Now you can get this bad boy for 49 bucks plus maybe that discount on top. But this is what I would spend my money on. 20% off this flashlight. Let me tell you something. I don't like to stroke the ego of some products very often, but this headlamp can get it any day of the week. The voice control feature on this headlamp, the RL35R, is fantastic. When I'm riding my e-bike, when I'm working on something in the house, you can turn on the voice control feature of this thing and just tell it, hey, coast on, coast off, coast red, coast blue. And it would change colors. It would brighten up. It would go down. It would turn off. You can keep your hands on the workpiece. Normally $99. You get this for 80 bucks with 20% off. I don't want to just keep stroking the ego of this thing, but that's such a good deal. You see, I threw it in the card here. When I go to checkout, the discount code is automatically applied in there, where you have to throw the discount code in there rather, and it's going to get you down from 99 bucks to 80 bucks. 100% worth it when it comes to this flashlight. The Phoenix PD36R. Now, Phoenix is only having a Labor Day sale on 2 items. Okay, so it's not a huge thing, but I will say this. This is the Phoenix PD36R Pro. This is my flashlight of the year. I did an entire flashlight kind of like wrap up video a couple of weeks ago, and this was my flashlight of the year. This flashlight by itself is normally $120. They're also throwing in their little keychain flashlight, which I talked about that. Normally when they throw in the keychain flashlights, it's between 125 and 130 bucks. You're not saving a lot of money, but you're already getting the flashlight for its normal price. And then they throw a very capable 500 lumen keychain flashlight in there. I think that's a pretty good deal. I know nothing about the Phoenix 35R. From the looks of it, looks like an older flashlight, but it's 79 bucks. If that's something that you need, it has more lumens than the PD36R. I think the PD36R may have more functionality. Lumens is not always the end all be all, but there you go. Check those out if that's something that you've been looking for Phoenix. Dango wallets. They're having some Labor Day sale on multiple different items. Too many to talk about, but you know, they have daily drops. So these are the drops for today, these 10 specific items. So you can get the A10 special edition nickel plate. So I have the A10 wallet. I have it in G10. What the A10 wallet allows for you to do is, if you get tired of the back plate, if you want a different back plate, you can just purchase it from their website. So I have the G10. If I wanted it in nickel instead, it cost me 99 bucks instead of 110. They have different tethers. Their tethers are fantastic. Put on your pouch, right? These are really good tethers. They're made of 550 cord and have a really good clip at the end. The D01 Dapper wallet, normally 79 bucks, taking it down to 59. They have a phone pocket wallet, which is a magnetic wallet. All sorts of options, all sorts of deals. Come here for some of these daily drops. The one that screams out the biggest to me is the M1 Maverick wallet in slate gray, normally 109. They brought it down to 79 bucks. So check out the deals at Dango. There might be some stuff that you may want to see or check out. Labor Day deals that they have going on as well. Use the code SUMMER EDC 15 to save 15% off of any order over 100 bucks. So if you get any of this stuff that's, say for instance, you grab the $79 one and you throw a multi-tool in there, you can get an additional 15% off with the code as well. Glow Rhino is the Tritium Bulls. They're the Tritium Bulls. They're having 15% off of basically their entire website. So if you want to get one of their specifically like Tritium designed knives, they have Benchmade bug outs that have Tritium scales on them. You can buy scales for your bug outs. They just have all sorts of different deals that you may want to check out. I like the concept of possibly grabbing a Tritium scales for my Benchmade for my bug out. And so You know, you can even do upgrades to your access locks. They have a lot of different things going on. One thing I wanted to see is the mini bug out. Let me see how much the mini bug out is, because they have 15% off the entire website. I wonder if this is auto discount. So tritium scales for the Benchmade mini bug out. I think so. You can get this here, 59 bucks, add to cart. You see the auto discount here. Whenever you put the stuff here, the stuff is automatically being discounted for their Labor Day sale. So there you go. I threw a Glow Rhino Spyderco Paramilitary 3 in there. That's normally $325 Labor Day sale. One of their pouches in there, and also the scales for the Benchmade mini bug out. So that might be something that you may want to check out as well. Then we have hidden hybrid holsters. Okay, listen, when you go anything from hidden hybrid holsters or from the next couple of websites, I'm talking about the holsters, I'm talking about flashlights. It's going to take you to my website, and then from there you can go check out the deals specifically. 15% off their entire website. These are the holsters that I use for my boomsticks, and so I'm a big fan of it. I do want to get a purchase. So this is the hidden hybrid holster that I'm currently using for my Smith & Wesson J-frame Saturday night special, and I am looking to get a one for my 380. Right now my 380 is it has to loop it through the belt. I like this. It's 99 bucks. I added a bunch of features on it. I got it in a certain color, and I added an Alti clip, and it ended up going up to like 120 bucks. But with the discount code that I have here, that's going to get you 15% off. Use the code LABOR. So that brings it back down to 101. I like that as a lot. They make some great holsters. They feel good. You can wear them all day. They kind of disappear, and they feel good when you're sitting in a vehicle. That's one of my biggest complaints with holsters is how do they feel when I sit down? Now, Optics Planet, same type of bull, 12% off their entire website, and you just have to use the code LDAY, which stands for Labor Day. Optics Planet is kind of like a conglomerate of all sorts of stuff, okay? Any of your favorite brands may be sold on Optics Planet, such as you may want to get yourself something from Vertex. They have a large selection of items from Vertex. Maybe you want to get yourself the commuter pouch or some of their holsters or the transit bag. 15%. So they have some instant savings, and then you can still use that 12% savings on top of that. So say for instance, you want to get yourself the Defiance jeans. These things can be as low as, let's see if I got a 36 and a 34, and then I got them in dark wash. That would cost me 63 bucks. And then I can throw the discount code and get an additional savings on top of that as well. So great deal. They also have flashlights that we'll be interested in. The Olight Baton 3 Pro. This is $69.99 everywhere, all over the internet. This thing is $69.99. They have it for $69.95, 5 cents. Okay, whoop-de freaking do. But that 12% savings drops this down to $61 plus free shipping. I mean, so there you go. All sorts of things you might want to see. Streamlight Wedge in color. They just dropped the Streamlight Wedge in different colors. They have it in purple. They have it in blue. I think it's overpriced, but if you're itching to get it right now, it's $125. Use the 12% savings. It'll save you some money. I will wait for the price to come down. It should be priced around 80 bucks. But because it's new colors, everybody wants it, supply and demand, the colors cost more. The blue cost even more at 172 bucks, but I don't think you should spend it at that amount. But if you just really want it right now, they have it. Optics Planets have it. So link down there as well. The Roose 70 liter. This is a fantastic little case that I use in the back of my truck. It's collapsible. I put it in the back of my wife's car. It's waterproof. Normally $269. It will be auto discounted to 250 bucks when you add it to the cart. They have it in multiple colors. You can get it in see-through. I need to do a full review on this thing because it's been great for my camp cookware, great for my hunting stuff that I might want to take out with me. Just an overall fantastic high capacity gear hauler. It's collapsible. It gets out of your way. I can't say enough good things about this. At 70 liters, the only thing that's awkward about it is when it's time to carry it long distances, because you have to either kind of throw it over your shoulder, your back. But, you know, other than that, I like the sale price that they have going on. So check that out. Premier Body Armor, use the code Labor Day. It's going to save you 15% off their entire website. The thing that jumps out is important for me. So Premier Body Armor, the thing that jumps out important to me is to check out their school safety section. I have the bulletproof laptop case, 15% off. That will be a good chunk off of 300 bucks. But I didn't even know they started making level 3 pencil pouch armor, $185. You know, I could throw this into my daughter's bag. You can throw backpack armor into your kid's bag as well. bleed control kits that you can throw inside of your kids' kits. They make entire binders out of level 3 armor. Like I love how much they're expanding out their armor kits for school safety, whether you're in elementary school all the way up to college, or you know, you may be in a graduate program or whatever. Check that out. School bundles $4.29. It's just a really good sale going on their website, 15% off everything. And this is your chance to really suit yourself up and make sure you have what you need. The Sarge. Okay, so Sarge Gear, their chargers. I'm a big fan of the aesthetics of these. Beyond the aesthetics, the functionality, there's a lot of companies, Anchor, Basis, Sarge, that are doing these kind of like, you know, see-through cases and see-through optics when it comes to their chargers. They have a bunch of best sellers on here. 31% off of my Sarge Geek 100. Do I have it nearby? Yeah, I have it right here. Hold on. So it just really just depends on what size that you need, what functionality that you need for these things. So these things are fantastic just to be able to throw your different charging devices on, charge your items up at the go, on the fly. And so they have it normally $229. It is currently $159. But they also have a bunch of clearance items that I wanted to kind of just check out. You guys should check out as well. So like, for instance, the Sarge Geek 130 is currently on Amazon right now. This is $119. On their website, it's 79 bucks. Okay, 79 bucks for this Sarge Geek 130. That's pretty good. It's at 60% off for their back to school savings. All sorts of goofy looking things, quirky looking things. I actually come a big fan of the aesthetics of Sarge. Axwell is doing a couple of different sales. First off, up to 40% off of one singular wallet. That's a pretty good savings, right? They just dropped the carbon fiber, 140, now down to 98 bucks. And so I'm a big fan of the Army Green. That's normally 90 bucks. That's just dropped down to 59 bucks. But they're also doing a buy one, get one 40% off. So what you could do is when you throw two of them in a cart, then that's going to get you, you know, you're going to get the savings already on the gold Damascus, which is normally 140 bucks, right? And then they drop it to 99, and then the second wallet you throw in the cart is 40% off. So that brings it from 69 to 41. I mean, you can get two wallets for 140 bucks. I think that's a really good deal because they're swappable plates and you can mix and match. And so that's something that I would check out as well. Axwell's been growing on me more and more, especially that a portion of their revenue does get donated to veteran services. So I think that's really good. Esker, speaking of a competitor, if you want some leather, if you want that cool functionality, that push button to impress the cashier, impress your buddies, a party trick. I've talked about the Esker wallet plenty of times before. Normally 89 bucks. This is cheaper than Amazon right now. Multiple leather colors, multiple leather grains. Right now it's $67. That's about 25% off. They're doing up to 40% off for some of their items. It's not everything. I just wanted to highlight the thing that kind of drew my attention the most. But you know, you can just go through, decide on what you want here. Up to 30% off of some specific items. So I highlighted the Parliament wallet, but you may decide you want to get the aluminium wallet, which is 89 to 67 as well. You may decide that you want to get the carbon fiber, which is from 120 to 125 to 100 bucks. So there you go. Ecoflow is doing a sale up to 52% off for Labor Day. Now, Ecoflow is kind of the top notch when it comes to portable power stations. Okay, so you can get the Ecoflow Delta Pro portable power station, 3600 watts. I talked about this the other day in the deals video. This is $23.75. That is fantastic. I've already said this before, $1 per watt hour. That's about where you can put it, $1 per watt hour. So instead of $3,600, this is $2,300. That's a pretty good deal. Here's a deal that's smoking it. The Ecoflow Delta 2 Max portable charger, which, and then they're also going to give you, they pair it with a 800 watt alternator charger as well for $14.99. Really good deal on this one. And then the one that is literally charging my desk that's behind me right now is the Ecoflow Delta 2. That's normally $999 box. It's actually normal MSRP is $10.99, but it normally sells for $9.99. It's knocked down to $8.99. So you're getting, you're getting 1,000 watt capacity, So less than $1 per watt. And then they're also giving you a 220 watt solar charger. Their solar chargers are goated. When it says 220 watts, if you get that thing in direct sun, it's going to get like 205, 210. Some of these things don't do exactly 220 because they don't want to overheat or damage your vehicle, but theirs gets really close to it. Plus they have a bunch of other stuff as well. Just click and see anything that may be interesting for you. Vertex is doing 25% off their entire website for Labor Day. You just need to make sure that you use the correct code, which is Labor Day for the code. That's going to get you 25% off the entire website. And then also they have some select items that's up to 60% off. So just kind of check this out. 25% off is a really good deal for this, especially if they just dropped the multicam black. They just dropped the ready pack. So different things that you may want to look up as well. Blade HQ is having their Labor Day sale. Any orders over $175, they're going to give you the QSP Penguin. That's a good knife on its own. I don't know what the value of that is, but it seems like a pretty good deal. To already get the savings and then get the Penguin on top of that is pretty good. So, okay, so the Penguin is, it's $39. So you're getting a Penguin for any orders over that specific bump mark. So lots of different things on their Labor Day sale. The Desert Warrior. I mean, just too much to mention. 764. I'm not about to go over 764 items, but I'll link this up. Anything that may be interesting to you and get it over that price mark that you are already going to spend. Get a QSP Penguin, and then also get the knives or accessories that you were going to order anyways. We have the Proof Wallet. Now, the Proof Wallet is not necessarily having a Labor Day sale. I did contact Proof. I got a discount for you guys, and I've been kind of enjoying this wallet since I got it. They did send me out one to check out. So normally this thing is $49 if you get the leather and dark gunmetal, but if you use my link, they're going to give you, it's going to knock it down to $44 before shipping and all that good stuff. I don't know if shipping is free or whatever, but I've really been a fan of the aesthetics of this wallet so far. I haven't had a lot of time to test out and see what's the long-term durability going to be like, but look how good that thing looks. Now these little screws, I'm a little concerned about. I don't want those things to back themselves out. I know their competitor Ridge, their screws back themselves out every now and again, but this thing can hold up to 25 cards if you just keep stuffing them in there. Okay, it does have RFID blocking technology. It has the leather and gunmetal. Look at this one's already got a lot of patina on it. So if you carry this thing a lot, it's going to look really, really good. Ben Roose in their military watches. Ben Roose makes some fantastic watches. They do some military reissues. I think that this might be up to 30% off for Labor Day, and then you get a free pair of sunglasses with any of their watches. So here I have the Type 1C military watch. This thing is normally $1,500. They have it on sale right now for $1,046. That's a pretty good discount on already, but then you get the free sunglasses with it, all sorts of different colors. They also have the classic 1969, normally $14.95. They have that thing down to $416.50. So a lot of different military reissues, no homages here. These are the legit company re-releasing their watches from the Vietnam era. Some of these were worn by Navy SEALs and by Navy pilots, CIA officers. They have a long, rich history when it comes to Ben Roose. This is probably going to be one of my biggest deals right here. Home and Hatfield is having 35% off their entire website. Auto discount applied in the cart. So that's already pretty good, right? Then they have their best selling items, the Armada. They have they just have a lot of good bangers, right? So the Armada the Armory Pro is normally $250. It is discounted to $225. However, my discount code MarineX gets you an additional 15% off. So it's already on sale. Then you use my discount code. That gets you down to $191. That's a pretty good savings. So check that thing out. Use my discount code on top of the sale that's already going on. Thank me down below by giving me a big thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Also turn on all notifications, because when I release these videos, I don't want you to miss out on them. I'm probably going to do a wrap up for Amazon deals as well. It was just too many deals from other websites to kind of add those in. I'll sprinkle those in on a different video. First time stopping by, subscribe. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.